Leo, Raph, and Donnie were walking around the sewers. It was storming out, thunder and lightning, and so much rain. Leo glanced back at Donnie. It had been a year since his accident, and while he knew his brother was better, he was still worried about him. Donnie was looking up through the grates. I see a toy car! Mikey would love it! Donnie wrapped his hand around one of the grates so the other could grab the forgotten toy. A bolt of lightning came down and was drawn to metal in Donnie's hand. Donnie let out a yelp and fell back, hitting his head. Donnie! Mikey yelled out. Mikey was 4. He wore an orange mask around his eyes and a purple one hung around his neck. Mikey, Leo said wearily, Donnie died last year. Donnie's death was hard on Mikey, but what was starting to happen was starting to freak everyone out. No! I see him! Mikey cried, looking at the ghostly form of his brother. I told you they can't see me, Mikey sighed. I know, Nee. Mikey, it's time for breakfast, Leo said finally. Go with Leo. I will be waiting for you when you come back. Leo thought it was him, but it was the ghostly form of his brother he could not see. Once breakfast was done, Mikey ran off to his room while Raph and Leo went to the dojo to train. Even though it had been 1 year since their bow-wielding brother passed away, it still felt weird not having him here. Leo and Raph faced each other. They knew each other's strengths and weaknesses, even more than before. The two fought together like a well-oiled machine, but when they were not beating an enemy or training, they never spoke to each other. Mikey was sitting at his desk. It was covered in paper and crayons. Nee, don't move. I'm gonna draw you and me. I won't move. With a green crayon in his left hand, he drew a circle for his brother's head and an oval for the body. He drew on the arms and legs and colored everything in, except for the chest where the plastron was. That was going to be yellow. Once the drawing was colored in, Mikey picked up a black crayon and drew a mark where Donnie's scar was. Perfect. I'm glad you like it, Mikey said, smiling. Mikey, who are you talking to? Raph asked, regretting it instantly. Nee, Mikey said. Raph froze. Mikey, he's right here, Mikey yelled. Raphael, can I see you? Splinter said before Mikey could start crying. Sensei! Mikey's lost it, Raph growled when he entered the dojo. Donnie's dead. He died because of the Foot Clan. Silence, Raphael, Splinter said. Leonardo, Don Raphael. Both boys looked at their father. It is very possible that Michelangelo can see Donatello. After Michelangelo first started to claim he could see Donatello, I slipped into a bookstore. I read in several books that young children have seen spirits. I could still feel Donatello's spirit, but not as I feel yours. I could still feel his presence. I know it is hard hearing Michelangelo about your brother, but you cannot discourage him. He very much can see Donatello. Splinter closed his eyes. I can feel Donatello's spirit, yet I cannot see him, and I have tried. Splinter was getting misty-eyed. In his life, he has lost 2 children. Losing Donatello meant watching 3 youngest sons bear the pain of losing a brother. Leo understood, nodding, while Raph remained still. Splinter was meditating. In 1 year, he has yet to connect with Donatello's spirit. Today was different. There was a thunder and lightning storm raging above them, and Michelangelo was curled up on his lap. Splinter was going to feed off Michelangelo's spirit to speak with Donatello. He listened to his gentle breathing. It focused on Donatello's spirit. When he opened his eyes, his purple-banded son stood before him. Father! My son! Splinter cried, but soon he was lost for words. It is so good to see you again, and to talk with you. My son, I am glad to see you. How have you been? I have been good. I missed you and my brothers. Splinter watched, and the ghost looked down to his sleeping Michelangelo. He loves you very much, and misses you even more. I know. I wish I could have lived, but it was my time. I am sorry for the pain I caused. I should have. It is not your fault. It was an ambush. There was a loud clap of thunder, causing Mikey to wake up. The orange turtle clung to Splinter, crying. The ghost of Donnie knelt down and placed his hand on Mikey. Donnie moaned in Leo's arms. Donnie, please wake up. I am not bringing you back like this. Thunder rang through the sewers. Donnie jerked awake. It's okay, Mikey. I'm here for you. Don, he's back at the lair, Raph said, concerned. You can see me? Donnie asked. Yeah, we always have. You okay? I'm not dead? No. Did I lose consciousness? Yeah, you did, Leo said. It was all a dream, not a nightmare. I thought I died, that I was a ghost and only Mikey could see me, but Sensei meditated and saw me. Donnie held his hand over his heart. Leo squeezed Donnie's shoulder. It's gonna be okay. You are okay. Donnie nodded, clinging to Leo. I'm glad I'm not a ghost. That is so illogical. Leo and Raph could not help but laugh at the science-driven brother.